sir.
Welcome to the second part of our discussion. I'm sorry, but each Zoom meeting should not be more than 40 minutes. Now, the thing is, I'm talking too much and I want to give rights to others to talk, but let's keep this very short question answer phase. So ask a question, I will answer it, or propose a solution and I will think about it, okay? I canceled the midterm exam, you are right, but I still keep your marks. It's not like they are deleted, okay? I still keep the Excel. I can change your marks anytime if I want to the old state that you got. It's not like they are deleted or erased forever. I just remove them from SIS. Now I want to give rights to others to talk. Abdul Hamid, you can talk.
Yes, sir. You said you will wait until 15 until the university decision come about going back at normal university.
Yeah.
But I think most probably it will not happen because most of the students have travel, and I think it will be hard for them to come back, and they will not open. This is my idea. So what will happen if this happens?
You are right. If you are not in Cyprus, basically, if you want to travel back to Cyprus, you'll be in a 14 days of quarantine, which is not an ideal way. So most probably, I suspect that even final exams will be online, okay? This is my perception, that even the finals will be online, most probably. Prince, you want to talk?
What I'll say is that I like your decision anyway. It's proper. So I'll just say that we should hope for grace in the next one, that we the next exam. I think that the decision now is, I think throughout through the days now, there will be a better decision that will come to you anyway. I just think that the decision you have made for now, it's a very sincere, it's a prudent decision. So that's what I have to say.
Okay, look, there are two solutions here that I can do, and I'm gonna discuss it with you. Obviously, we have to do the exam one way or another. I don't like this situation any more than you are, because especially people among you spend some time to study. They really did their best probably in the exam, and if they do well, they might actually say that, oh, finally I got a good mark, you know what, I'm doing good. And now when they see everything is zero, they must be probably frustrated. So my solution to this situation is to make everyone happy, which I think I cannot make everyone happy, but to at least attempt to this, is that I will still count your mark from your first midterm, but I will reduce the percentage. I think this will be the best solution to the current scenario. So originally this was 20%, right? I will reduce it to, let's say, 10 or 5% and do another exam with more severe circumstances, with more restrictions, and so that you can do the next exam and probably count them all together to generate a mark for you. Right now, canceling it immediately will obviously upset you a lot, because some of you studied. So even though cheaters got better mark than you did, it's not maybe fair to eliminate those who did the work properly. It is very difficult for us to differentiate who did the work and who didn't. So my solution to this problem is to still count your marks, but reduce the percentage.
I think that it's a very wise decision. You could reduce it to 10%, then the other one carries 30%. Since you said the other one is going to carry 20, as this one carried 20, so this one could carry 10%, then the other one carries 30. So we prepare better, and there's no cheating and everything and all that involved.
Yes, I agree with you, and that is probably the best approach to this. So I will upload your marks probably, but with reducing the percentage. Are you okay with this? But regardless of the situation, know that maybe you studied very much to this exam, maybe you repeated, maybe you have stayed up all night and cut from your sleep, or you got stressed and you only got, let's say, 70, but another person didn't study, they cheated in a WhatsApp group or whatsoever, and they got better marks than you. How does that feel? Huh? Do you want to answer to that?
I say it's very, it's not, it's very unsincere. It's heartbreaking because someone can, it's laziness is not good at all. It's when you put your hard work, when you put yourself to work, you feel more, you feel more confident. But when you're just cheating your way out, there's nothing. When you're out in the world, without, besides the grades, there's nothing in your head to prove that you actually got those grades.
Okay, does anyone have any objection about this decision? Or do you want to say something? Kamal?
Yes, sir, it's me.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Okay, Yusuf, you talk.
Okay, thank you, sir. So for last midterm we have done it, make it 20%, and for next one make it 5 or 10 as you like. But for the first one, like we study well, we study for more than one week, and we got like good result for me. I'm talking about myself. So for next midterm, make it 10 or 5%. But what we have done, make it at 20%, if you don't mind, please.
I can only make a certain number of midterms, gentlemen. I cannot make like 10 different midterms. Okay, it's not possible for me to do it. So I cannot ask you more than 2 exams. Okay, as midterms, I cannot do that. The maximum amount that I can ask is 2, as far as I know. So in a course, you shouldn't have more than 2 or 3 midterms anyway. So that is the approach that I'm gonna follow. But I'm not quite sure how to proceed with these circumstances, because you know that I'm very experienced in programming. You know that I'm very experienced in the class, but I'm not very experienced in e-learning. I do not have too much experience in this kind of scenario, because no one has taught courses in the middle of pandemic, right? We didn't know this was gonna happen. I didn't want it. You didn't want it. I don't have experience, and obviously, let's face the reality. University is not giving us a very good tools, very good options to do the exams. Our only tool is Moodle. There is no other tool, as far as I know, right? So I'm not quite sure what else I can do. I can do maybe 1 or 2 more exams, but that's the maximum I can do. I cannot do 10 different exams for you. Let's give right to Abdul Hamid.
Yes, sir. If you did like what I say, or if you will do like 10%, the first one, then the second one 30, as I know also the maximum rate for midterm has to be 20%. So I think like if you make quizzes, like 1 more midterm and quizzes, what do you think about that?
Okay, good suggestion, Abdul Hamid. I'll think about it. Kamal?
Or sir, you can make assignment. It's gonna be also.
We already
working well.
discussed the assignment part, gentlemen. Please watch the first half of the video. We already discussed that that's not going to happen because you are over 200 people, 300. So please, let's not discuss the same things over and over again. There is no such thing as assignment. Assignments are not given in introduction courses, okay? The course has to be established in order to give assignments. In introductory courses, you shouldn't take assignments. Prince?
So what I think is that Zades, I also have a friend that is an Alberta. The person had his exams online successfully, so I could ask him anyway and get back to you how he was able to have it successfully, because I know there was sincerity in the exam. He was able to have his midterm and everything online. Then he's done with his whole semester.
Yes, in small numbers, this is not a big problem. I have also other courses that are like 25 people in the class. I didn't have any problems with that. This is not the only exam I had. I only had it when the numbers are vast, like over 300. When the course is big, like this one, there are problems. If this course was only 40 people in my class, I don't think I will have too many problems because then I will know everyone who is taking my class. I will know you personally, and I will tell whether you cheated in the exam or not. But this is not the case. As someone said earlier, there could be people that are not coming to these sessions but still following the course because this course is offered to the entire faculty of engineering. It's not only computer engineers or MIS or whatever taking the course, the entire department is taking it. There are people from industrial engineers, from mechanical engineers, electronic engineers. And obviously, I can't know everyone. If the class was in small numbers, I could easily detect a cheating, who cheated, who did not, and give them 0 and give you the mark. But when the numbers are vast, over 300, it's very difficult to control. Yes, someone else wants to talk. I'm gonna give you 5 more minutes, then I want to move on with the lecture. If you want to talk, please talk.
So, the last thing, you're gonna put it like, you're gonna mark it. You're gonna give it to us. The, you're gonna leave the exam as it is, and you're gonna lower the mark.
Yes, that's what I want to do. I want to lower the mark, lower the percentage, not to any percentage, obviously, lower than that, and upload it to SIS this week. Are you happy with that?
SAS. There's no way like you can give it a model.
No. The marks are always announced on SIS because if you didn't pay for your fees, you shouldn't be able to see your marks. That's a school regulation.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
There are, if you cannot go to the university to pay your fees, there is support available online. You can basically contact the people, and they might even give you a provisional access, so you can still access to SIS even if you did not pay your fees on full. Okay, but anyway, lecturers are only allowed to announce the marks on SIS.
Oh, okay, sir.
Okay. Anyone else?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes, we are listening.
Yeah. Okay. I would like just to say thank you because the quiz was good, but the time was, I think the time was not good. I could not finish, and I pleased you now. If it will be possible for the next quiz, try to give us the time to give you our best, because I could not do what I know at this time, and I didn't have a good mark. So firstly, I want to thank you because you say that the percentage will be lower. We're going to make it, I think 15, or I don't know, 10. But
yeah, probably 10.
Okay. Yeah, please, teacher. I think nextly we are going to have more time for give you how we know, for give you our best. So I
The
think
thing
so.
is, gentlemen, you will have probably more strict time this time, okay? Because it's gonna be the same topics. This time you have the experience of the exam. It's gonna be the same topics, and you need to practice if you want to get faster with this, okay? This means that if you are really slow, you need to make sure to solve more questions. It's not enough for you to basically to think fast enough to solve the questions. And you can get faster by solving the exercises that are given on the lab sheets. Try to solve them, and if you cannot, then you can always approach to your peers here and form study groups, or you can post the questions that you are struggling onto Moodle into the student participation board, and I will get back to you if you do so. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Now I'm going to share my screen with you. If you don't have any other questions, do you have other questions about this? Now that it's settled, just to repeat one more time, I will put your marks back, but I will reduce the percentage to 10 percentage for this specific exam that you did. Give me a couple of dates and I will put it back. And there will be more exams, okay, to see how this is going to proceed. And in the future, if you have problems, we need to discuss it on face-to-face like this, okay? Not on emails, not on forms, not go to complain about the rectorate or the dean of the faculty, because those people is not going to help you. This is my decision. You can go to the prime minister, you can go to Trump and complain about it. Nothing is going to change because the course is run by me. I am the authority here. They are not the authority. And I am not a cruel person. If I was a cruel person, I would say, I cancel this. I don't want to listen your side. Go away. It's my decision. Bye bye. I didn't do that. I actually gave you the chance to talk. I wanted to listen to your side. But if you have problems with the course, you should always discuss it with the lecturer, not with other people. Okay? Lecture. This is why I announced that we will discuss it during the lecture time. But some of you are very impatient. They didn't want to wait. They wanted to straight away complain. That's going to backfire. Please don't do that in the future. Okay? Let's discuss our problems among us and solve it together. If you express yourself very well, I will always listen to your side. Okay? Last, if you have one final say before I move to my lecture, please talk. Don't be shy. If you want to say something.
So, good morning again. Based on seeing the results, mine is not necessarily about like school fees. I've paid my school fees, but they keep on telling me that I've not submitted my original diplomacy, so I'm not able to see it on the SIS, and I have to wait for it like to be shown on the app, and the app has been acting somehow. So I'm not able to see my result or anything. But I've paid my school fees. I've completed everything. My whole installment plan, I've completed everything. It's just that they keep on saying I've not submitted my original diploma. I submitted the photocopy, but I've not been able to get the original one from back home.
There is a support service by the university. Have you been trying to contact them? There's an online support now, which you can actually talk to them and chat to them. Have you tried that? For
Yes, sir, I've tried that, but they did not help. I still had to wait till like the thing was out on the CIU app, so I could go and check the results there. That's how I checked my results.
Recently, gentlemen, they announced an online service. This is very recent that they did. I think it was last week, like an online chat system or whatever, which you can send an email to them and they call you back or something. I'm not quite sure how it works. I don't want to lie to you, but they have an online registration system now in the university for students. I'm trying to find it for you. And if you send an email to them, I think they get you back, okay, and they can solve your problems, even if you have some documentation problems or whatsoever, they can solve them. I think it's register support. Have you tried that email account to send them an email, register support at co.ed.tr?
So I'll try that. I'll try that and get back to you. Thank you, sir.
Okay, let me just find it. Give me 1 minute. In my email address, I think I should have the full address. If I find it, I will send it to you. Anyone else who wants to talk before I go to the lecture? So I want to close this subject today and not open it ever again. So let's just talk right now one last time. If you want to talk, just talk. Don't write. Please talk. So that we can finalize this subject and move on. Yes, anyone else who wants to talk?
Yeah, excuse me, sir.
Yes.
I sent you like a message. I cannot see my exam result on SIS and something like this. You told me it's your problem with the university. Don't ask me these kind of stuff, and you blocked me on Moodle.
I
Why?
didn't block you on Moodle. Moodle had a problem. I did not block you, gentlemen, on Moodle. Moodle had a problem that day. If you
I
try
saw a
to
comment.
send me a message right now, you should be. They had a problem on that day, okay? So probably that's why you were unable to send messages. I was also unable to send messages on the day. It wasn't only to you, it was a generic problem, okay? First of all, I did not block you. Second of all, this is not my concern. If you have any problems with the university about your fees, this is not something that you can discuss with the lecturer. It's not, I am not the authority to decide whether you can see your marks or not. It's pointless. I don't think you understand how universities work. The lecturer's job is only, okay, only to come and share knowledge with you. They don't have any other relationship with the university. I don't know how much you pay. I don't know if you have debt or not. And I don't know if you can see your marks or not. Okay. My job is to basically share my knowledge with you, okay, one way or another, through lecture notes, through materials, through exercises, and give you a mark on SIS. As a lecturer, I am not allowed to share marks anywhere else apart from SIS. Okay, SIS is the platform to share the marks with students, and Moodle is the platform to share lecture materials, such as videos, such as lecture notes, so forth. Now, if a lecturer is sharing their marks on Moodle, then they are risking to lose their job, okay? Because the student regulation of the university tell us that the marks should be shared only on SIS. I know that some lecturers, they do share them on Moodle, but they are not following the rules, okay? I want to follow the rules right now, especially in the middle of the pandemic. I don't want to lose my job, so I'm going to follow the rules. Whatever the university rules are, I want to follow them. If a lecturer doesn't want to follow the rules, this is their own problem. But the lecturers never are responsible from your fees. They do not know how much you pay. They do not know if you are registered to the course or not. They can only know this by checking the attendance list. If you are on the attendance list, this means that you are taking the course, you are registered, and that's it. So if you have any problems with the university, I am not, or any other lecturer is not the place you discuss this. You need to get help from the online people who are called the administration staff, okay? So that you can basically get help from them. For example, to get technical helps, for technical help, you can contact to help desk, COEDU-TI, such as you have, let's say, password problems or access problems, okay? So that, for example, you cannot access to email, you cannot access to Moodle, you cannot access to SIS. This is the place that you have to talk. I do not have control over your SIS. I do not have control over anything else apart from my course. This is why I told you that I am not the authority to discuss with this. If you kept sending me emails about this issue, even though I explained that I'm not the authority, then I will not reply to your email anymore because I already told you what I wanted to say. I have nothing more to add on it. You understand the problem?
Okay, sir.
Please, in the future, if you have problems with your fees, know that there is a support line. I am still trying to find this where it went to send you the.
I know, but like I have the money to pay anything I want. I only had like 11 euros in debt. And
Okay, gentlemen, look, I don't want your money. Please take your money. I don't know how much you pay. And you know what? I don't care if you even paid or not. Okay? This is a problem we need to discuss with the university, not with me. Because I'm not the one taking your money. All right? I get fixed salary. No matter how much you pay, I get a fixed salary. So I don't care if you pay or not. The university cares for it. And if they detect that they did not if they detect that you did not pay it, they block your SIS. I am not the one blocking you from SIS. I am not the one blocking your emails. I'm not the one blocking you from anywhere. So why are you coming and talking to me? It's like you have a problem with, let's say, at a supermarket, but then you go to the butcher and you complain about it. But your problem is not with the butcher. You have a problem with the supermarket. So go to the supermarket. Why are you coming to me? This is the part that I don't understand. I'm not the one blocking you from SIS. So why are you complaining to me about this? Do you understand the problem?
I'm not complaining, sir. I asked for your help. I thought maybe you could, but now you explained it, you can't. But thank
Yes,
you for.
please don't come to me about this because there's nothing I can do. It is the university support line that you should contact to solve these issues.
Okay, I'm sorry, sir.
You're welcome. Now, Tang, you want to talk?
Hello, John.
Oh,
Hello.
yes, we hear you.
Sir, good morning.
What?
Yeah, I wanted to talk based on the exam because but you finally said something which was good, saying that the exam is actually being considered, maybe because of a drop of percentage. And also the second thing I wanted to ask for, you just sent a link. I wanted to request for the link to get the help maybe from CIU due to the pandemic, stuff like that, so I can actually access the results and know how I perform. That was just awesome.
Yes. I'm looking for the link. Technically,
I got the link now and I'm trying to write it via Gmail. So hopefully.
I'm looking for the link for the support line because I got it some time ago. But it seems like I lost it because I cannot find it in my inbox. But I'm sure that it was there some time ago. Is it possible that I look for it later and upload it on Moodle so you can see the email address? Is that okay? If I
Yes, sir,
do
it's
it
possible.
later?
Possible, sir, it's possible.
Okay. I am searching my inbox right now about the health registration for CU, but nothing is coming out from this. And I cannot see anything that could be useful to you. So I will look for this later on and send it to you, okay?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other issues before I start? I'm giving you 2 hours to talk to me so that we talk it here right now. We close the subject and we never talk about this again. So let's just talk it now if you have anything else you want to say. No. Okay, I'm going to share my screen with you. As you can see on my screen right now, I'm sharing the registration CU help and nothing is coming out because this was there before. I saw the emails before, but currently these are gone for some reason. Yes, I found It's here. Support registration CU EduTR. I think this is the one that you should contact. Support registration CU EduTR. So I'm going to copy paste this to the chat of the Zoom. So you can basically contact these people if you want to. Okay. So let me just open the chat. And I'm copying to the wrong place. To here. If you have any depth issues, documentation problems, please contact to support registration. All right, this is the place that you should really basically contact in order to fix your issues about SIS. All right, I have no control over SIS. I don't know what's going on there, even if you have access or not. You see that I'm trying to direct you to somewhere else, but you misunderstand it in an email. So if you can discuss your problems during these online sessions, when we can actually hear one another, when we can respect one another, it will be better than, I think, sending emails. So if you have problems in the future, please come to these sessions once a week that I help them. And let's discuss them face to face, at least by talking, not face to face, by at least talking, so that we can understand each other better. You read an email and you assume that I'm very angry at you, or I block you, or whatever. But I don't block you. I never block you on Moodle. You know that Moodle has a lot of problems. BB doesn't work. Sometimes if you enter actually, you will see that database connection errors on Moodle, right? I don't know if you experienced this, but there are many problems with the Moodle servers because it's not ready to be accessed. You know, so many participants, so many people at the same time. It's not designed for it. It's not a synchronous environment, and university was not ready for this much of access at the same time. So the systems collapse. Sometimes the chat doesn't work. Sometimes you can't even enter to the course page. Sometimes BB doesn't work. It's wrong to automatically assume that I block you on Moodle. I never blocked any of my students ever. So please don't assume those things, but rather come to the sessions and we can talk face to face. Sometimes you cannot send a message just because of some technical problems. Okay. Yes. Just to repeat today's topic, I'm gonna discuss about functions now. I'm approaching to the 40 minutes time limit. So I'm gonna re-invite you to Moodle and briefly discuss this subject today. As for the decision we took today, just to repeat those who joined maybe later, that we are going to count your midterm exam mark, but we will reduce its percentage because of mass cheatings, okay? That is the decision that I come with you together and you agree to this. So instead of 20%, I will make it 10%, and I will do more exams to measure your mark in terms of another midterm. Okay, and it will have the same format because this is the tool that I was given. I wasn't given any other tool to measure your knowledge. So that is the platform that I'm going to follow. I am in the last 5 minutes now for this video because we finished another 40 minutes. Let's go back to BB, do a bit lecture and finish for today. And I will announce you the next midterm this week as well. So you will know when you can take it, okay? I'm gonna stop the meeting now, re-invite you. So let's go back to BB.